The
Okay.
Staxi Cadenza. This is important.
What?
He did,
Do you
yeah.
see the artwork of Cadenza, damn it?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay.
Jeez.
Now we can start.
Okay.
All right.
Let me get my Mountain Dew open to commence starting.
All right.
I can't even drink what I
Yeah.
bought because I only just found out that I was working tonight this morning after I'd gone out and bought a bottle of Bailey's and fucking apple pie moonshine. I'm pissed off.
Oh,
Apple pie moonshine? That sounds tasty.
yeah, that does. But I don't drink, so.
All right. So,
I have Bailey's in my coffee.
I have Mountain Dew and a bandage around my arm. That's
What
nice.
did you do?
all
what did you
right.
do?
So,
Wait. What did you do?
I'll DM you.
Okay.
I'll DM you what up.
okay. So, where we left off, you all had spent a rather adventurous morning with after your celebration of making it back alive from the Drow ambush, and you've all seem to have somewhat put together, except for Nether, who had his blades, which he had received, which he was borrowing, had been stolen. For a while, he couldn't. Nether and his friends couldn't figure out where they were, and found some evidence that there was a bit of a someone or something had visited him that night before. Definitely not human. It was at this time also that Mistaken, had bought himself some rather interesting pets, which would follow up later on with Sid buying his own. Essentially creating this one ragtag group into one filled with various forms of life, to say the least. But as you all could, tried figuring out the mystery of this, Cadenza remembered that she had already established a meeting with a widow that she would eventually know the name as Aradira at the Agriculture Guild. Deciding to split up to deal with the two situations at hand, Nether and Little Flame went off to find to search for the weapons as they could follow the tracks into a rather mysterious spot, which appeared to be a normal house, but there was an illusion that led them down deep underground and finding themselves in the company of Nothix and a mysterious fox-like figure who they still do not know who or what he is exactly. On the other hand, the party that went to the guild met with the guild master named Bakrim, who was a furbolg that literally had life growing off of his body, and told them about the situation they're currently facing, where the great serpents that protect the rivers have been gone for some time, but and have lost communication, as well as the shepherd of the forest going missing. All this while there's a disease, some sort of illness and disease that's plaguing the land. And taking up the quest, the party decides to head on out with an additional companion, Aradira. So, as you guys head down the steps of the Agricultural Guild's hall, Aradira continues walking in front of the group, not saying a word, as you all make your way towards the exit. So, what would you guys like to do as you make your way down the stairs?
Blah, 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 blah. Do I need to check for more writing, or did I read it all on the way up?
You read a lot, most of it on the way up.
So do I need to check for any more?
You could try to check if you like.
Arcana check or perception?
Perception. Gonna make sure
I'm
you
still
see.
bewildered by the big tree.
20 plus 1. Oh, that sucked.
Oh,
really
well, that was a
sucked.
good way to start the night. Mm-mm.
Well, you see a lot of roots. That's all you see.
That sucked.
So as you all make your way down the stairs, Ardira, the final looks to you all after that meeting at the base of the staircase and looks at each and every one of you for a moment, rather stoically, and says, "Whenever you are ready, I will meet you all at the front gate." And she walks off.
Well, that sure as hell ain't now. I've got things to do. Need to go find a blacksmith.
I should also probably go find a blacksmith to at
All
least
right.
sharpen.
Okay. So you two are going to the blacksmith. What are the rest of you doing? Mistaken and actually, I think So Mistaken and Rorik are still chilling out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the gate. I'm ready.
Okay, so you'll go to the gate, and for you, Cadenza and you both go to the blacksmith. So as you both make your way towards the same blacksmith, funny enough that Sid had been at a moment ago. You two end up crossing paths with the Dragonborn, as he seems to be finished whatever shopping he was doing that morning.
Oh, hey, what are you two doing?
Shopping?
Well, specifically, we just came from the agricultural guild. And now we're going to the blacksmith, like I said we would earlier.
Oh, what did the guild have to say?
I can't exactly remember. What did they tell us?
They told you you took up the job offer.
That was in character. I know what they told
okay.
us.
Okay, sorry.
That was the cadenza, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Just let me know if just say DM or OOC, and I'll know.
Believe me, we'll say if it's OOC. Cadenza looks at Neo, who is clearly still bewildered by their guild master.
There was a big tree.
That was their guild master.
No, there was a big tree near the big tree.
Well,
He was a
yes.
big tree, but there was a big tree.
I'm just sitting there confused.
The agricultural guild is having some issues. They asked to help them out. Essentially, there are 4 guardian serpents that are missing, along with a shepherd of the forest that is also missing. They believe that has something to do with some of the ongoings within the vicinity of the town and their people and the surrounding area, along with the emergence of you-know-what. We
Oh,
faced them on the way here.
okay.
Oh, the drow, right. Someone's driving a fucking motorbike outside my house and I'm gonna go find them and beat their face into the ground.
As he says in character.
I'm sorry, wait, what's the motorbike? Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Oh, see, he makes a good prompto too.
Anyway. Like, I don't know how they lose 4 big fucking snakes. Well, that's not my problem. We're gonna go find them. And apparently the government here, or whatever ruling body, refuses to do anything about it.
Probably busy
Right.
fighting off the drow, I guess.
Well, I figured don't think really the Drow need that much fighting. They don't come out during the day.
Oh well.
Government's never done much about Drow anyway.
I guess I'll just accompany you and figure this. We can work through this, I guess.
Oh, by the way, OOC, what was her name again?
Aridira. Aridira.
Aridira. You need to type that shit out for us, man.
I'll type it in the chat.
He did.
I did
Did?
early. I did last session, but I'll type it in Roll20.
Please. Thank you. So, Sid, the girl who you were trying to help yesterday is actually going to be joining us, and her name is Ardura.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
tried to put in a good word with you, but everyone was expecting that it was me actually flirting with her, but okay.
Well.
Cadenza looks at Neo. You weren't flirting with her?
No.
A huge sigh of relief escapes from Cadenza's mouth.
Well, how did that go?
Well, elves are too delicate for my taste, firstly. And secondly, shot down because everyone expected that it was me trying to hit on her. So, I think you're on your own.
Oh well.
Plus, she's married.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, I'll understand.
And then at this moment, Nether feels another stab in the heart.
Could have been complete bullshit though. Maybe she's a great liar.
No, it's just.
Well, there's other fish in the sea, I guess.
I don't pick up on lies very well, but when I find out I've been lied to, I get very angry.
Well,
I would
maybe,
have told if she was lying.
maybe we should go and get your what you need at the blacksmith right now.
I don't even know what I need. I just want to go and see what I can get.
Fair enough.
You got too much fucking gold. Need to spend it.
I don't have that much gold. I want to get my daggers sharpened. There's so many of them.
Just buy a fucking whetstone.
What do you
what's
think
the-
I was going to do?
Not buy
Like,
a
what the fuck,
whetstone.
man?
Do you,
No, pay for immediate sharpening, then buy a whetstone for future.
do you know where
Yeah,
there's a
just get
blacksmith
some
around?
water and then pour it onto some stone. You can.
Keep in mind, Mistaken's not with you.
Yep.
Anyways,
Sid,
What?
do you know where there's a blacksmith around here?
Yeah, follow me. I'll take you to the blacksmith.
We are following the Dragonborn.
Okay.
all right. So as you three make your way to the blacksmith, I'm going to go ahead and say that whatever you guys needed to do, such as getting them sharpened and getting the whetstone, I would say that cost you at the most 10 silver.
Oh,
So-
that was. Wait,
I wanted to
do
ask
am
something
I,
specific.
Yeah,
I was saying for Cadenza. 'cause
Oh,
that's-
okay.
wait, does that include my buying the whetstone?
Yes.
Sweet.
That's a cheap fucking whetstone.
Yeah, right?
Well, remember you. Actually, wait, no, I'm not going to say that. But anyways, so while that's going on, I am going to go ahead and switch on over to Nether and Little Flame, where they are still with their companion.
Yes.
So-
companion.
Yeah. So for this portion, I would like Nether to join me in the other channel.
Oh damn!
Oh,
Here we go.
It's already starting.
oh boy.
Where the fuck is the whetstone thing on D&D Beyond?
I don't know. Do they have it? Let me see
Is
here.
it even a thing?
Yeah, is that even a thing?
That's what I'm trying to find out. There's weaver's tools and there's blacksmith tools, but there's no
Pretty
actual
sure
whetstone.
Sharpening your weapon doesn't actually do anything mechanically.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
it is.
This would all be up to Harold.
We'll wait for him to come back.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything like that.
No. Oh, the interaction between Sid.
Although one thing is, you can actually get an elephant as gear.
You
Yeah,
can
man.
get a what?
Elephant as gear. which is kind of weird, I'd say.
The figurine of wondrous power elephant?
No, just an elephant.
Where do you see that you can get an elephant as gear?
It's in the
It's a mount.
Oh, gear, mount.
other gear. I went to other gear.
Oh, that reminds me. Can I add...
Oh, hey, you can actually get block and tackle as gear too. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Thought I knew.
gonna lift some shit. But why would you need to? I'm right here.
Well then, that must mean that you can also get fishing gear. Or the fishing...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But I can't add my armorage. That sucks.
Huh, okay, the fishing... No, that's fishing tackle, not the fishing rod. Although I guess that would go on what I bought yesterday.
I already have a harness silent alarm.
So, let me see. I need to go into the other stuff and delete that, I guess. Because I thought I needed to put that in the other category.
I want to see if this blacksmith can put a chain of returning on my axe so I can start yeeting it at people.
Okay.
Or at least upgrade it a little bit.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
So I can start doing big damage.
Big damage.
Even bigger damage. I could buy an elephant at this point.
Yeah, the elephants aren't expensive.
I like
Sid,
how
can you
warhorses are
clip
expensive.
Siconia saying big damage for me, please?
I'm trying to get myself a warhorse right now.
Big damage.
It's like,
Yeah. Sidris, can you clip that for me, please? Pretty please.
I'm trying to find...
But I can't add my... That sucks.
We're starting a whole nother campaign down there.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the fishing rod.
So, OOC, I guess you cannot buy a whetstone.
Nope.
Cool.
It'll be up there or what it does.
Yay.
It might just be something that you do for you know, roleplay.
Flavor.
Flavor?
Flavor.
Flavor. Now, if only I could find the stupid fishing rod.
Maybe there isn't one and you just use a stick, which
No.
is why you can only buy the bait.
Get jibaited.
No, I was pretty sure that there was actually a fishing rod in the items, but I can't find it in this.
We haven't had combat for 3 sessions. I want to smack something.
I'm pretty sure we're having combat tonight.
Probably.
Meta!
Oh, well, I guess I already know that I have it, so it doesn't really matter.
Better be some drow. I want to slap one against a fucking tree and cut its head off.
I want to burn them alive.
I mean, you did one. You singed one of them pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
They walked away from that battle all Harvey Two-Face.
Although I did accidentally mess up on that.
Today's followed my request. Thank you.
Big damage.
Just wait till I get to level 5, though. I'll be destroying like whole groups of them for fun.
Just tossing fireballs.
Yes.
Just try not to kill us with it, eh?
No promises.
I'm scared that your fucking wild magic hasn't gone off yet.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I just
it's
realized
coming.
something. You don't even know that my character's a wild mage
No, we
at
don't.
all.
No, we do not know that. We do not know that. We
I know,
only
but-
know that you're a mage.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
Spooked.
But yes, I have a clip of Siconia going big damage. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, Siconia, whatever you said that I acts weird a little bit. No, you don't even know that at all in character.
Nope.
I never had one wild magic surge.
You gonna release a Tarask into the world?
I
We're all
wish
gonna
that's not
fucking
in
die.
there. That's not gonna ever happen.
First fucking roll, he's gonna just like insta kill one of us.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that can happen in a wild magic roll?
We all
Probably.
die.
Tarask is pretty up there.
Well, that's not even in this one. Fit 5e, it's not gonna happen. It's just not even possible. In the current one, probably the fireball.
That and the life leech. Life leech is pretty bad.
Life leech. Oh yeah, I could.
that's true.
You
I
take a
could
certain amount of D something or other, and it just takes that amount of health from everyone around you, and
gives it to me.
it doesn't discriminate on your allies. Or your
No, it
enemies
does
either.
not.
It just takes it from fucking everyone.
Yes.
I'd be so pissed after I brought you back from freaking unconsciousness.
To
If
be
you're really low in health and the fight's been going on for a while and that pops off, you can potentially kill the entire party.
Yep.
to be fair, that's a very, very unlikely thing to happen, especially later
And then I'd
levels.
have to play taps, and I do not play trumpet.
Yeah. Oh, if you die, you got a character already lined up?
What?
I'm talking to Cadenza. She's got a person lined up already if she dies.
Mm-mm.
No, she's talking about something else.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a thing. If any of my characters die, the next character to come in is just gonna take the hat off the other one's corpse.
Fuck yeah.
You would.
It's funny though.
Considering that I just spent a decent amount of money on artwork of Cadenza, I really don't want her to die.
Well, it'll be kind of unlikely that I'll kill you. At least in that way. I'd be more likely to kill you with my regular magic. Sadly.
Hey, you jinxed it.
I've almost did it already, you know. I almost caved in something and took out the whole party.
Fuck me, they haven't even made a single roll yet. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep, nope. It's all roleplay stuff. We just won't be able to know until they get back.
How long is this fucking chat?
A while.
Jesus
Doing-
fucking Christ!
Doing deep backstory shit.
Like, did I get the right thing? Fishing tackle. Yeah, okay, fishing tackle.
At this rate, I'm convinced that Nether is banging Little Flame.
Oh god.
Like, come on. Also, I still would like to see Supersonico transgressed and stripped.
Oh,
It doesn't
that's
all
not
come
what I
off.
thought it
Chill
was.
out.
There.
You made it sound like it did.
No, just the dress.
Oh boy.
I want to see that,
Mm-hmm.
please.
You say that like I don't already have cast-off statues.
No, I know you do, and you always show them to me.
Okay. I think I got 3 options for if my character dies. One is a cat monk.
You're planning for failure.
No,
Yeah.
it's just a backup plan. I'm not planning for it. I hope this character doesn't die. I really like this character. I'd be sad.
Yeah.
I hope you like him. I don't know. Maybe
Well, I
I'm
mean,
annoying.
he's very defensive about his backstory, so
Yeah.
Well, with good reason.
that's fair.
Actually, most of our backstories still aren't fully known.
Are you shitting me? I opened this today and it's already empty. Fuck.
But I do have
What's
plans.
already empty?
Hmm?
I do-
What's already empty?
A bottle of drink.
Oh. Rip.
It's my life.
So, have you guys seen the Shane Dawson documentaries coming out?
Nope.
No?
What?
Oh well.
Stacks instantly shot down.
I have no
Sorry,
idea what the fuck
I
that
don't
is.
care much about documentaries all that much.
Depends on the documentary. I don't want to waste my time. Yeah, I would really like her back because it isn't fair to my stream. Oh, I don't want to waste my time watching. I like the documentary.
It's alright.
Yeah, I mean, they
Shark Week
are.
is better.
I just watched a Miyazaki film recently. That was pretty
Oh.
good.
Which one?
The Wind Rises.
Like
I wanna
Miyazaki, I
see
make
that
bad
one.
films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, I'd have a samurai.
That one was
Now
pretty
you get
good.
a-
It was crazy.
I need to get a display case for my figures because A, I really don't want a $340 figure getting ruined by dust, and B, the fucking the steps that she's on, they're felt.
Ooh.
You gotta get like a
Felt?
glass, like
One of those
Yeah.
boxes.
vacuum it.
Yeah, I'm getting a glass cabinet for it.
I
Multi-level,
wish
so I
I
can
could get a glass cabinet, but I don't have the space for one. Daniel still have to watch it. I make
Oh.
making
You should-
Vizzy watch it. Okay.
Neither do I, but I'm gonna fit it somewhere.
You should get one of those vacuum cases where you can just
I'm
like
in an
there's like a little
apartment.
spot that you put your vacuum in there, and
Be
you
right
like
back. Where is she? I
air
don't
for
know.
your statue, so it doesn't like get all dusty or anything.
Yeah.
I don't have the money for them. One. Two, I have too many statues that I need to put in those things, and I have no spot for it right now because I live in a one-bedroom apartment and I'm a starving artist. And three, I need to be able to I need one big enough for my TARDIS, especially because my TARDIS is currently signed by Peter Capaldi, and by next week, by our next session, it'll also be signed by Matt Smith and David Tennant.
I know nothing of that.
Doctor Who.
I know. I know that. I just know nothing of it. It's like those
The
people.
doctors.
I have no idea which doctors those people are.
10, 11. And the one who already signed it is 10. Yes, David 10. Comic-Con. I prepaid so I could have him sign the TARDIS instead of just a picture.
Fair.
Same thing with Matt Smith. I already have a picture with Matt Smith, but I don't have one with Tennant, so I'm getting that too. And Tennant's my favorite doctor.
I'm more of a Back to the Future fan.
I don't like live action films. I just feel like there's a lot less stuff you can do creatively with them.
Well, instead of staring at a fox, I'm putting eye candy back on my screen. For what it's worth. For what it's worth.
Oh boy.
What's going on with these two?
I don't fucking know. They're taking forever.
They're gonna kill everyone off. Oh,
Yeah,
speak
right.
of the fucking devil.
Oh, yeah, they
Are
are.
they back?
They're back.
Yep.
Woo!
That took forever.
How was
Are
the
you
mini
sure
campaign?
Little Flame and Nether weren't fucking?
They were not.
No, I'm
Bullshit.
pretty sure that they were.
You wish.
Bullshit.
It's bad.
Anyways, so
Should have timed that.
yeah, but anyways, so now that so now that business is taken care of, let's go ahead and quickly move back to. I'm assuming everyone is by now heading towards the gate outside of Nether and Little Flint, correct?
Hey, I'm still doing stuff with the bloody blacksmith.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
What the fuck,
Okay.
man?
Ooh, don't you skip me, boy.
I did ask if to confirm about the whole about what else about the whole whetstone and sharpening and all that. Is there anything else
Yeah,
that you're looking for?
Neo didn't get
Redstone
to.
thing doesn't exist, by the way. We kind of need some homebrew rules for how that works.
Okay, yeah, I'll get to work on that over this next week.
I also
Anywho.
just want to buy another scimitar.
Okay, so that will be 2 gold.
Okay.
Also, so keep in mind there is also the apothecaries, and
Cadenza was gonna head there next.
okay, perfect.
You were just shoving us along, and we're just like, we're not done.
Yeah, I just wanted to. All right, so you guys are going to.
I
So you go to one of the. So you're going to the. I was about to clarify. So you're going to the apothecary. Neo is still sticking with the blacksmith.
yeah.
So what would you like to do, Neo?
I would like to walk inside and go over to the counter and slam my axe down on the counter and go, "How can you make this kill things better?"
The dwarf the dwarf that's running it looks at it for a moment like, well, it could make it sharper, but outside of that, probably going to need some some sort of magical upgrade. I could add something a little extra to it, but that'll cost you quite a bit.
How much is quite a bit?
And he starts thinking, well, and you just hear the mutterings of him just like thinking about about how much the like how the overall appearance is going to look and how effective it is and everything. And he says, all right, if you will, let me pull this up real quick. Just making sure I'm giving you the right info. All right. Let's see. There we go. Now,
You want to hold my axe? It weighs about 50 kilograms.
might as well give it a shot. And he's able to lift it, but
For reference, the axe is about the size of Neo's leg, and he's 7'11". Go
Yeah.
for that.
yeah, he's trying to lift it up. He can hold it enough so he's not going to damage it, but it's obvious that it's a pretty heavy weapon.
It's alright, the axe won't get damaged, you will.
In bed.
Why do you think us dwarves always to remove our beards if we're going to work the forge? Don't need that catching on fire.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I've never thought of it that way.
Okay, so yep. Alright, so if I want to get this be a bit sharper, I can do it for, as in magical means, I would say 500 gold.
500 gold. What else
Yes.
can you do?
Well,
Is that it?
let's see. If you wanted to be even more powerful with your swings, I would say I would say 1,000 gold
1,000
Yes.
gold?
for this particular upgrade.
Right.
Because keep in mind, I'm not only just amplifying it, I am also making sure it's the particular design of your weapon.
Right. It's just strange. I've not really heard of a blacksmith who enchants his own weapons. Usually they give it off to somebody else. That's very interesting. 1,000
Well,
gold?
I'm from Nerith Barbara.
Where?
Nerith Barbara, the province east of here.
Oh, okay.
We like to take time with these. Oh, I'm gonna skip that song. Let's see.
Can I roll an insight to see if he's fucking with me?
Go ahead.
I don't expect this to go well. 13.
Alright, 13.
That's better than my roll.
From what you can tell, he's being rather forthright.
Okay. 1,000 gold. Can do. You got yourself a deal.
Very good. So I'm assuming you're just going to wait for him to finish it up, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and add. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and add battle axe +2
Great axe +2, do you mean?
or great axe +2. Yeah, whichever you're. I get the two mixed up.
How do I add that? Do I have to go to my creation thing?
No, it's in manage equipment.
Yeah, manage equipment.
Yeah.
Then just choose
So
weapon.
now once he finishes this upgrade, you notice that it fits rather well with the overall design. It's right in the dead center of where the double-headed axe fits with the design, just crawling all over. He seems to do a rather surprisingly good job in making this stick to the Havarok sort of design.
Nice. Great axe +2, did you say?
Yes.
Okay. I can add Great Axe. I don't see how to add Great Axe +2.
Make sure you put in magical.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's a magical weapon.
Alright, that's the thing. Let me remove that.
So basically, you get a +2 to your bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Nice.
Harold, the Arbalest uses bolts, right?
That
Yep.
is correct.
Okay. So these don't break, and he's got 18 of them.
Yeah. So the difference between the regular bolts and the unbreaking ones is that usually when you fire, like, and this is a D&D thing, that when you gather up your bolts afterwards, you lose about half of them. But with the unbreaking ones, you just keep all of them.
Yum. I've got a big old battle axe now. It does a lot of damage.
All right.
Cool.
So, anything else that you guys want to do at the blacksmith?
Does this blacksmith do armor as well? Sorry.
No, sir.
Do you do armor as well?
Did I do? But that anything magical or anything that is unfortunately beyond my specialty.
Fair enough. I'll just, I'll keep my goal for now. You've done well today, thank you very much. And I'm gonna go to the gate.
Thank you kindly.
Holding my big ass fucking battle axe.
Yeah, I'm going to the gate too.
Okay, so you're going. So Sid's going to the gate. What was?
Cadenza's at the apothecary.
So
Oh, Rorik's at the gate, because I don't want to mess with that too much.
yeah, no worries. So so you take note that that a lot of the apothecaries still have a rather large line, but you do find one that doesn't seem to have too much business, either because it's just like you already took care of their wave of customers, or it's just because they're just unlucky at this moment in time. But you enter and you find that it seems to be a rather quaint sort of shop, not filled with aromas and the like you would see like it was in Aphenia, but it still has a bit of a scent that reminds you of quite a bit of the forest you were just coming from.
Great.
And as you enter, you take note of what appears to be an elf, but appears to be, instead of like the normal beautiful colors that you are like the normal skin tone you're used to seeing, you take note that this elf appears to be as bright as the same color as the sun, but
Great.
however, from what you know, he is an Eladrin elf who seems to be warm and welcoming, just like the summer, as he greets you. Welcome. See, please, if there's anything you like, please let me know.
Cadenza looks at this elf, squinting her eyes a little bit as the bright light is pretty darn bright for her silver eyes. Come on, that's super fucking blinding. Anyway, Cadenza looks at him very carefully. Do you have antidotes for drow poison?
At this word, he raises up a finger as he opens his mouth and pauses for a moment, thinking as if he has any. I believe I still do. And he quickly goes into the back room and starts searching. And you can tell that he is moving around in there, looking around. From the glow you can see under the space of the door.
Are you trying to blind me?
No, the door is closed, but you can just tell that there's still a little bit of a glow. But as he returns, he holds up what appears to be a crate. He places the crate. It's full of various potions, but it seems to be mostly labeled showing anecdotal. And it's like we do have antidotes that deal with all poisons, including drought poison. I assume that they've given you quite a bit of trouble on your way over?
Cadenza laughs a little bit. You seem to know about this. Can you please tell me more? Wait. In addition to that, hold on. Because I'm gonna do a persuasion roll. Tell me
Okay.
as much as you can.
All right. Go ahead.
Ouch.
Okay. It doesn't really take note of the charm you're trying to pull, but whether it's because he's kind of used to it by people, or just in general he's just dense as a brick wall. But he says, yes. Apparently, there's been a particular caravan has been having issues with the drow, and whenever there's survivors, they usually come looking for poison to deal with it. But other than that, I don't really know too much about the issue, other than the wardens are really struggling with them.
Cadenza nods a little bit in understanding. Yes, I've encountered them as well. And I believe I will again. How much for the antidotes?
Well, since these are the usual antidotes, I would say each one would be about a gold apiece. We don't... Surprisingly, though, you would think that the price would go up, but it's been very few and selected of those who have been poisoned. It's rather odd.
It depends on how you deal with them. What about something to wake somebody who has been deafened up from a deep sleep?
He pauses and thinks for a moment before saying, I unfortunately do not have the ingredients for it, but I do know of a particular herb that can help with this. If you find it, because I'm assuming you're leaving soon, but if you could find one of these flowers, I'd be more than happy to make the potion. In fact, I would even I wouldn't even ask for payment, as long as you provide enough of it.
And what is this herb?
It is called Visella's Lament.
See, Harold, type this somewhere, please.
Yep, gonna type it in for you right now.
Hey Harold.
Yes.
So, my battle axe has 2 damage stats. One is 1d8 plus 6, and one is 1d10 plus 6.
Oh, that's because it's first. It's versatile.
Versatile, yeah.
So when you use
which one do I
when you
use?
it with two, so when you use it with 2 hands, you use the 1d10.
Okay. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I assume you know Visella's Lament.
Yes, I can easily find that.
Very, very good. So yes, if you find some, I'd be more than happy to create this for you in exchange. So please be sure to keep an. You would usually find it near some caves and near the entrances of caves, or even along some of the more places that don't get as much light, because the Visella's Lament is very particular in where it grows.
Cadenza's silver eyes glow a little bit brighter. Yes, I can probably find those on my travels. You said 2 gold each for the antidote, right?
Yes. 2 gold for the antidote.
Rolling for persuasion. Is there any chance we can make that a little bit less?
Let's see. He looks at you for a moment, smiles and says, "Well, you are doing this as a enrich as we are getting the flour already. So, how about we bring it down to 10 silver?"
Alright. 10 silver. Crap,
So-
now I have to do a gold and silver conversion. Damn it! Math at midnight, not my strong point.
So basically, the way I have it is 100 copper equals a silver, 100 the silver equals a gold.
100 silver equals a gold.
I thought that
Well,
isn't
actually, no, wait,
D&D's
no, I'm sorry.
D&D's
Yeah, I meant-
standard conversion rate is 100 copper equals 1 silver. I mean 10
Yeah.
silver. Then 10
Oh yeah,
silver
that's right.
equals
That's right.
1
Yeah,
gold.
you're right. Okay, so that's right. So I would say correction then 8 silver. Thanks for pointing that out.
8 silver each?
Yeah. So instead of 10 silver, because that would have been a gold coin.
Oh, right. Alright, I would like 8 of them.
All right. So go ahead and you go ahead and do the transaction.
Yeah, I'm trying to calculate that. Hold on.
That would be 6 gold pieces and 4 copper. No. 6 gold pieces and 4 silver, if I'm correct. Anyways,
I was about to say, how'd you get copper on that one?
yeah, I
Yeah.
messed up. I've tried. I don't do math.
Neither do I, and you're the one who lowered it in an obscure matter.
Yeah, that was my bad. Anyways,
6 gold, 4 silver, remove. So I get antidote.
yeah. So you got 8 antidotes. So we'll just say,
It's technically called an antitoxin, apparently.
yeah, just go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, basically it will remove poison.
Yeah, gains advantage on saving throws against poison for 1 hour.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey Harold, do you want to repost the local map in the chat?
Sure thing.
The
I'll
actual
go ahead.
campaign, not the
Yep, will do.
Alright, Cadenza wants to run to the bookstore real quick as well, sorry.
That's all right. Okay, here. Let me.
Fucking
This-
nerd reading books and shit.
Oh.
How do you think I can read every fucking language in the world?
Okay. So. We'll go. Let me go ahead.
Oh, wow, that definitely got knocked down from how much you originally charged me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You rolled well.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Bard doing bard things.
Bard doing bard things. Yeah. Okay. So, as you go to the bookstore, you take note that much like the store suggested, the windows itself were all appear to be stained glass window sort of coloring of green, and as you enter, you find that it's rather quiet and not that many people are buying them that are really looking into the books. You see the clerk sitting down reading the book. And unless you're either surprised or not really, it's a male half orc who appears to be wearing some glasses as he's sitting there reading. While he's not exactly like your normal typical buff sort of orc you would see at a blacksmith, he still has a little bit of meat on his arms.
You mean the bookstore?
Yes, the bookstore.
You definitely said blacksmith.
No, I said that unlike your typical orc you find at a blacksmith.
Oh,
I
okay.
must have cut out.
Yep. excuse me.
Hmm? And as he looks up, he adjusts the glasses as he looks at you. What can I help you?
3 subjects. Morning Glory. Actually, excuse me, 4 subjects. Morning Glory, Drow, Agricultural Guild, the Shepherd.
He pauses for a moment as he scratches the stubble that almost seems like a 5 o'clock shadow as he's thinking. I do not have anything on this Morning Glory, but I do have topics on Drow, the Shepherd, and the Agricultural Guild. And actually, he pauses for a moment. The Agricultural Guild and the Shepherd are both talked about in the same book.
How much?
Well, let's see. And he looks over the he pulls out what appears to be like the pricing of the books before going up to the shelves and pulling both of them out. One of which you take note that has the tree that you see on top of the Agricultural Guild on the cover, while the other appears to have a crescent moon, with black leather bound. Both of which he sets down and says, "Well, each one would be about 100 gold."
Persuasion for a little less.
All right, go ahead.
Just a bard doing bard things.
And as you begin the debate on the prices, he pauses and thinks. 60 gold for each.
Deal.
All right. So you go ahead and get the 2 books that you need. The one that focuses on the Agricultural Guild and the Shepherd, and the one about the Drow.
Do they have particular titles, or am I adding them as home?
You just add them as books.
Yeah, the other books I put as homebrew books.
Yeah, they're basically just put them as homebrew books, basically.
Okay.
Yep. So, anything else?
Nope. Now
All
Condense is going to the gate.
All right. So it's approaching right around mid-afternoon, as you all are gathered around with your pets, as you each take one last look around at each other before.
Why is it the last look? Who's dying? Jesus Christ.
Seriously.
Well, you never know.
Foreshadowing.
Oh, great.
So, and Ardira speaks up. So we're first going to head to, and she pulls out the map. I suggest we take the road to Abernow, because while that is a longer route, it would be much safer. However, and Ardira looks up at you. The trees and the forest itself is alive, very much so. If we
got that impression, but why would they fuck with us?
When there is a threat to the forest, they will eliminate anything, including us.
Right.
Yue, can you affirm this or deny it?
Yue perks up, looks at you, Cadenza, and says, "Well, there are. The forest itself is very much alive, sort of like. How do I describe it? Pretty much, it's its way of preventing it from getting hurt. So and once it feels it's going to be hurt very badly, it will do whatever it can to save itself."
Oh, see, yay! We have ants. We have more ants. Great.
By the way, is Nether here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nether has
Nope.
arrived. At
wait,
this
what?
point, so as you are all gathering at the gate, Nether and Little Flame seem to have arrived after whatever adventure they had gone on. You guys take note that Nether has no blaze back.
Oi! Firecrotch got his swords back.
Wait, he lost his swords?
Yeah, he got them stolen.
Yeah.
Wow, that's strange.
Left the
It's
fucking
a
window
long
open.
story.
You
It's
kid.
a long
Well.
story. So,
Whatever.
And that's why you don't let strange women into your room at night.
I didn't let any strange women into my. Why do you
This
always
time.
None that you know about.
Little Flame just looks at everyone in confusion, and seeing that you are all pretty much getting ready to go, he just stares at you all and says, "What's going on?"
Oh yeah. Someone else should explain that. I'm not good with words.
Well, apparently we got another job to go do some certain things.
Oh,
another job already?
Yeah.
Cadenza gestures to Erdrea. Her guild has asked us for our aid in finding 4 great snakes and a missing shepherd.
They lost
That's it.
4 big fucking snakes.
and Little Flame it has this look of, "What the heck are you even talking about?" Just so confused, not knowing anything about this.
What? Okay.
Harold, you should bring up the picture of Erdrea again.
Oh yes, I will. I'll go and do that now.
I'm
Bring up the sexy wood elf.
going to ask. What in the world? Hello there.
Need we remind everyone that this is Nether's first time seeing this woman.
Yes, that's why I said we should bring it up.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Don't
taken.
mind. I'm just gonna bring my finger up to his snout, I guess.
To your nose? You bring your finger up to your nose?
To my nose.
No,
She's,
I'm
Okay.
just. Let me work my magic. Right.
Fucking home wrecker.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck, man?
It's still funny. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this is gonna be hilarious.
This is
You
the
might
perfect
not
song
want
you're
to
playing right
try.
Cadenza's tail wraps around Neo, kind of claiming him for herself.
I'm just gonna like try and be as like smooth as possible, just slide on over to her and just be like, anyway, you can ignore them about any talk about having a girl in my room last night. That's not what happened. No, you see what happened last night is that some assholes came in and stole my sword. But you know what? I'm so manly. I woke up and you know what? Being strong man I am, just gonna flex, showing off actually decent
now.
muscle.
Roll for charisma, but at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
seriously.
Neo boy's
Yeah,
going
man,
to chuckle at your statement of being manly.
Cadenza puts a red hand up to her face and giggles a bit.
I laugh uproariously.
Yep, straight charisma, disadvantage.
Whoa, little sisters. Okay.
Calm down, little sister. It's fine.
Alright. Alright. I have a +1 in charisma, guys.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's
+1.
not. Oh!
You don't even need to roll anymore. Crit fail. You offended her.
Not
You're
gonna lie,
done.
I was kind of hoping for that, but as
Well, you may as well turn gay now.
so Little Flame.
You always have Little Flame.
So Little Flame is just watching you work your magic as if he was taking mental note
Mad
of what you were doing. But it quickly goes away as you continue flexing. You feel the staff that Ardir is carrying
Oh.
turns into a shillelagh
Shillelagh.
right
Oh, there
into,
we go again.
right into Nether's groin. Thwack! Before turning back into a staff, looking down at him, and says, "Should have listened to your friends, for I am married." Quite happily, too.
That was funny. Can we do it again? Do it again.
Cadenza's laughing his.
My character's on the ground just running around laughing.
We're about to say, yeah, nope.
Oh, was that really necessary?
He had it coming. He had it coming.
For
He
someone
only
like
had himself to blame. Okay, sorry. Just a bard doing bard things.
yeah, as soon as you say that, she takes a look and says, "Your friend just provided you an answer," and just walks away. Come on, let's go.
What? How is this? I thought that they were trying to keep me from it.
And Little Flame comes up to you, like, that looked like it hurt. Are you okay?
I'm definitely not
Don't worry,
gonna
Little
do
Flame.
anything
It's
fun for a while, that's for sure.
only,
Oh,
it's
God.
only his pride that's actually injured.
Cadenza leans over quite provocatively at this point. You need to listen to us more often. What's the dam for?
Yeah, and you need to get clothes.
Ooh! Fuck!
Cadenza looks at Neo.
Wait, so as you two are doing this, Little Flame takes a giant step back, and another, keeping the distance from you two.
I'm copying what Little Flame's doing and backing the fuck up.
Cadenza looks at Neo and then looks back at Nether. My clothes are plenty for my craft, unlike you.
Oh, really? I'm just gonna attempt to just poke her breast.
Cadenza dodges.
My bet's on the dragon.
What dragon?
I don't know. The one with the
There's your
horns.
dragon.
While this is going on, Little Flame looks to both Mistaken and Neo. So, what? So I'm guessing you all are off again?
Yep. What are you
Okay.
doing? You staying here? You gonna go find your mate or whatever his name was? Oberon?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oberon. I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do because part of me wants to join you, but I also don't know if I should just stay here because I don't know what will be safer for Oberon.
I mean,
Oberon needs to heal, and I think someone, Cadenza gestures back to Nether, this time uncurling her tail from around Neo loosely and gesturing towards Nether, might need your assistance.
Roll for persuasion, but at
I think-
advantage.
I think it's the other
Me?
way around.
Yes, advantage.
Okay.
Because he's down on the ground, so holding his groin.
17.
One more time, you have advantage.
By the way, little man, how's the fucking hangover?
Oh,
And 17.
Okay.
I literally got the same roll twice.
Yeah. All right. So
At that point, what's the point
Okay,
of
so
rolling
first-
again?
first I'll go ahead and answer Neo, then continue on. So seems to be better now, especially after we finally got his blades back. There was something weird that happened.
Weird. Okay, that's very
Very weird. Very weird.
foreboding. Why don't you share with the party?
He
We can
looked-
share while we walk. Let's not fuck around.
at this point, a little bit. Okay, and I quickly falls into line with the rest of you.
Before he falls into line, I'm gonna clap my hands next to his ear really loudly.
Yeah. He ducks at and covers his ears. Obviously, being a tabaxi with heightened senses, that sounded like a gunshot close to him.
You're
Cadenza
gonna be
just.
fun.
Jeez, man. Hey, you fuck with me, not him. Don't.
What?
don't hurt the fluffy boy.
I'm not hurting him.
As soon as you say fluffy boy, he looks at you very offended.
Ah, you
I'm
offended him.
expecting his fur to like go up like an angry cat.
Yeah, and it does actually. Along with the top of his head.
Oh,
Nether. You are just walking down a hole today, sir.
He literally
I'm
did.
sorry, bro, come on. You know that I mean that in the most loving bro way, right?
He just continues walking as he says over the head to Cadenza. He already went down a hole after banging his head against the wall.
I did bang my head against the wall.
That
It
sounds,
hurt.
that sounds terrible out of context.
It really does.
Yep.
Eddie,
Alright, so
It's another one.
which way? So if you look on the map, which way are you guys going? Are you going north or are you going east?
well, didn't she say we were going to a certain town?
Yeah, she said which is Abernow.
Abernow.
Yeah, Abernow.
What?
That's
The question is, do we want the quick way or the long way?
Abernow's
Quick way.
north.
Quick way.
yeah, that's
Quick
the one
way.
she recommends. Yeah. All right. So,
Okay.
oh, you're going the safe way or the quick way?
Quick
Who's
way.
breathing
Quick way.
heavily into their mic?
Okay. So after a little bit of a
I'm sorry, that
disagreement
probably is me.
between-
Sorry.
So after a little disagreement, wait. So you're taking the road north, correct? Because when I said the quick way, okay, that was the east. Okay. So as you all are heading,
Wait, going past Lockingage is faster than going up to Malvern?
well,
Melbourne.
it's faster to go to the lake where the Bakram pointed you to if you go northeast.
Well, I mean, we said to stop at that town first, so, and she knows the area better than us, so
Yeah.
should probably
Okay.
not undermine her.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just want to make sure. So, as you all are making your way towards the north of the road, you all take note of the forest, and it seems to be filled, just like it was during the day, filled with life. Seems to hardly have been touched, if touched at all, by any sort of threat. But as you continue on forward, it takes you about a day to get but as you make your way past, you take note of the road that goes off to your right, and you noticed a rather large wooden citadel with the tower that's made of some cobblestone that's pointed as like a spire straight up to the clouds. It's enough for you to notice, as you are, even though you aren't going that direction, you can still see it from the crossroads.
Neo's gonna direct his question to Aratira because she knows the area, and he's just gonna go, "What is that?"
She pauses, looks, and says, "That is the Warden's helm. That is where the Wardens make their base. And
You
they're
mean the ones that walk and patrol the city.
no, they're not the ones who could patrol the city. The Wardens are our military order that watch over the forest at night, while we of the Agricultural Guild take care of it during the day. They are the ones who keep an eye out for it at night and deal with the threats that dare to emerge from the Underdark."
Well, from what I've seen, they've not done a very good job.
At this, you see you take note of the slight frown on Arjura's face and says, as she says, "They're stretched thin. It is. They're working themselves to the bone. They haven't. No one has really. None of the families really have had the chance to be with them. Those who have families, anyways. They're out every night, desperately trying to keep whatever threat it is at bay."
So if they're spread so thin, why don't they intake more members?
At this point, you she seems to. You take note that she seems to find the topic to be rather heavy before saying, "There's a lot. One does not simply become a warden. You have to train endlessly to even be considered for one. The Sentinel, the head of this order, chooses people in particular to join. Even
Are we
then,
in World of Warcraft now?
nope. But that,
I mean, that
actually-
sounds like a Night Elf thing.
I will
Even
say
in
though,
Warcraft 3.
I believe it or not, the most I've had involvement with Warcraft is actually from watching the movie, and that's it.
No,
Yeah.
that's
So,
a terrible.
That's
yeah.
that's more than me.
I know. Anyways,
Sorry.
but and then that's where she says they're losing more than, and besides they're losing more than they could fill the ranks.
So they're getting killed out here every night.
Her eyes vert down to the ground. Says, very much so.
And they don't call for aid from anyone else.
She's like shakes her head, and you can see that just hearing that, just like she's biting her lip in some sort of frustration.
RJ, would it help to talk to them? Because maybe they have more of an idea of what's going on?
And she looks to Cadenza, replies, They only know as much as we do. They don't, and unfortunately they can't. Their hands are already tied because they're spending time focusing on the threat at night. They're spread so thin. Everyone is called to arms.
But we can talk to them to ask them more about this threat at night, and perhaps we could help on our way.
Roll a persuasion check. Aye.
Delivery.
She pauses, thinking quietly before looking to Cadenza. Are you saying we should make a detour to visit them now?
Well, it is on the way, is it not?
I mean,
True.
it seems off the road a little bit.
True.
Oh,
But
by the way, while we were moving, can I say that Nervoy was looking around for any signs of drow twats?
go ahead and roll for perception.
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
Wait, I should have Warwick roll for that. Hold on,
Dang.
hold on.
Yeah, you can have Rourke roll as well.
Yeah, I'm having Warwick roll for that.
Can I have my
This is a Warwick roll.
can I have my Hawk Scout out ahead for us?
You
Okay,
have to train him first.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Harold, the 25 is Warwick's, roll 20 is Warwick.
Okay. So from what you can tell, there's not really any signs of drow.
Okay.
There's no signs of life, and same with Rorik. He doesn't see anything that there might be any.
Okay.
I'm kind of jelly of Warwick's gear a little bit.
Yeah. so you guys are making your way to the warden cell.
Yeah.
Hang on. Group decision. Do we want to go to the big warden's home, or do we want to go where we were going originally? I mean, it has
What's
taken
all
us.
the detour?
It has taken us about a day to get here. We probably do need to stop overnight, if it's as dangerous as they say.
Maybe they'll let us stay there for the night? Assuming that we can get there before it gets dark.
Yeah.
They'd
Right.
probably ask us for help. Or even if they don't, we'll probably have a better idea of what's going on around here. 'Cause it might be affecting the missing serpents as well.
Honestly, they probably might not ask for help. From what I heard, from what I've gathered at least,
These guys, they sound kind of like the mates back home. Too proud to ask for help that isn't worthy, or just that they don't trust.
As much as in Goliath culture, it's frowned upon to not be self-sufficient. We still know when ourselves is not enough to deal with the problem.
Well, it sounds like these guys don't.
Oh dear, do you reckon they'd let us take board overnight, or are they all secretive, no one gets inside?
At this, she has a slight smile of amusement, which is rather odd considering the fact that, from what you have seen, she's not exactly one to smile all that much.
Yeah, that's creeping the shit out of me. A puppy just died because you smiled.
Did your dog die?
No.
But so as you all, so she looks at you and says, "I don't think it will be a problem finding room for the night in that at the helm."
So about how much daylight do we have left?
Since it's been pretty much 24 hours, you're gonna be hitting close to around late afternoon at this point.
Oh, that's a long fucking walk. I didn't realize that was how big the map was. Okay.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's like a 3-day walk up there. Good God.
Let's do.
I guess we'll go up to the keep and say good day.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm gonna say that you guys are going to the helm, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So, as you make your detour towards the helm, you start to realize how tall this thing actually is.
Oh.
Oh.
As you make your way, you notice that there's not as much. Well, compared to the rest of the forest, like you find a whole bunch of life and everything. It seems to be that sort of full of life atmosphere turns to a sense of calm and tranquility as you make your way down this road. And as you do so, I would like you all to make a perception check.
Okay. Let me see. I think that was a +1.
Do I do my own first or Warwick's first?
Go ahead and do yours first, then Rorik's.
Okay.
I'm getting good roll.
Oh yeah, that's big.
Ooh.
Me. And Rorik.
Oh, we rolling perception.
Yeah, perception.
We.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
I see trees of green.
Oh, God.
Mistaken got a good roll.
Yep, mistake.
I
Got the best
see
of us.
everything.
I see all.
If it wasn't for the pluses, I would have been.
also, before I forget, since it's been a full day, I will say that Neo and Sid go ahead and add a piety point.
Woo.
Hey.
So,
Where did I
as
keep-
you
oh, yeah, I think-
So as you all make your way, so Cadenza and Nether don't really notice. Oh wait, no, it's Rorik. I'm sorry. So Rorik and Nether don't really see anything in particular, but Neo, you hear a rustle.
I hear a rustle. Who's
But it's
Russell?
a very faint rustle. Cadenza and Sid.
Who's Russell?
Yeah. But you take note that there is a humanoid shaped figure, but you can't tell what it is as it darts through the forest. You can't even see who or what it was. Mistaken.
Yeah.
You, however, you take note that it appears to be a humanoid, but he was apparently armed to the teeth.
Hmm. Right. Well, I'm gonna go check it out.
I think I'll follow.
Are you wait? Are you going to share that with us?
Nah, I'll be like, I'll be right back, and I cast invisibility on myself and go check it out.
I'm just gonna go straight up stealth through and see if I could follow.
Okay,
don't
so
know
make
who
a
it is.
stealth. Wait.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
so
mistaken. He just
Nether.
created Discord and
Just
makes it
trees.
happen.
Cadenza
Arthur-
looks at.
Go ahead.
Are we all going?
I'm not.
Question.
I only heard a rustling. We're in a fucking forest. It's probably an animal.
I just see
No,
trees.
it was not an animal. I saw it was not.
Okay, wait. Am I supposed to
Yeah, I
make a
don't
stealth
even
check here?
about-
Hold on. Just waiting for everyone to figure out what they're doing.
Okay.
So Sid is going stealth. Mistaken's going invisible and trying to follow. What are the rest of you doing?
Sound like an animal. I'm gonna keep walking.
It was
Okay.
not an animal. I saw it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just see trees.
Of green.
As
Cadenza
birds.
looks at Yue. Follow them,
Okay.
please.
And then jumps down, and you're saying him to follow to Sid, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay, so he's following Sid.
Well, it's not like you can follow Mistaken. Mistaken's invisible.
Well, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if you wanted him to go with the group or not. The group of like Neo, Aradira, and the others. That's why.
I said follow. No, follow and find out what that freaking humanoid creature was.
Okay, so he's going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of you, as you keep walking, you don't really take note of anything else. But for Mistaken, I would like you to roll for perception. Sid, I would like you to roll for stealth.
Oh, I watched it.
Limo.
Oh fuck! I forgot to do my portent rolls. You mind if I do that real quick?
Go ahead.
Oh man. Oh crap.
Alright.
I should have
And
used my.
also, just for and also,
Oh well.
however, there is one. And those rolls are for the 16 and 12. What are they for? Just for clarification.
The 16 and 12 are important.
Yeah, he can use them later on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Thank you. Anyways, so during that time, while Mistaken is following the figure, still keeping a close eye on it. Sid, however, tries to stealthily move across, but it's kind of hard for him to do so as the phase spider and the ape are following him. Since they don't know where Mistaken went, they decided, I'm gonna go ahead and follow this guy, and they stick out like a sore thumb.
No good.
Fucking hell.
Oh, isn't this fun?
What happens when you buy
I'd say
massive fucking
trees.
creatures?
Yeah.
Is you is Yue stealthed?
No, but I'll go ahead and roll for that.
Sneaky bunny.
Oh boy.
So
Bunny stealth?
bunny stealth.
Bunny
He
stealth.
passes
Good bunny.
off because he passes off as just like any other animal in the forest.
Good bunny.
So as you all are trying to figure out where the heck this guy went, Mistaken, you notice that he stopped and has approached another humanoid figure, and
Can
he
I-
seems to be whispering something.
I want to find out what they're saying, but I also want to find out what race they are.
Roll for
That's
perception.
racist.
Another perception.
That's what it requires for hearing whispers and to figure that stuff out.
Can Yue do that as well?
Yeah, he'll try.
Probably to see what they are. Probably can't understand what they're saying because doesn't speak no common.
Okay.
Whatever
well,
language
Yue
they're speaking.
stops and takes note a fair distance. I just rolled for him, got 19, but he seems to be confused as to what is going on. Because being a bunny and not knowing common, kind of makes it difficult for him to spy.
Silly
But he
bunny.
can see them.
Yeah, he can see them though.
So
And this is where this is coming in. So for you,
Okay.
Mistaken and and Yue, you take a note that they're both appear to be human.
Nah, boring.
And they seem to be whispering each other, saying, "Yeah, visitors coming up the road. There's
Nah, boring.
and it says one of them's from the agricultural guild."
Hmm.
And
Bandits?
it says, "Go," and you also hear Mistaken. I'm gonna whisper this to you in DMs.
Oh.
Damn whispers.
In Discord or through the thing?
Discord.
Okay. Ooh. So I am for sure that they're just humans, right?
Yes, you know for a fact they are human, and so does Yue.
Ooh. Let's see here.
Yes, but Yue still has to report that back to me, yes?
Yeah, you just gotta call them back though.
Where's my... Okay. Oh, it's a cantrip. Okay, cool. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my hat to disguise myself as another human. And I'm going to cast Friends. Okay, I'm going to cast Friends
Okay.
on both of them.
Oh boy, that makes them hostile to you. Don't after it ends. You know that, right?
Aren't you currently maintaining friends on the warp spider and the face?
No, that's an item I have.
Yeah,
Oh,
and this
okay.
is and it only lasts for. Okay.
Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of invisibility, because I cast Friends, and I'm going to walk up to the two, and I say, "Hey, you hear about those visitors coming through the woods?"
And at this moment, and so I'm just looking at the friends. Okay, you have advantage on charisma. Check on one creature of your choice that isn't hostile. So you could, unless you're planning to cast it both, like cast two. Wait, so it's a cantrip, correct?
Yeah, I casted it on both of them.
Okay. So, because I'm trying to remember how cantrips work on using it twice, because it's a concentration.
Right.
So if I'm correct, you can only cast one concentration. You can't have two going on, correct?
Yeah, you can only cast one concentration. At a
Yeah,
time.
so you have to choose one of them. Are you going to choose the one closest to you or the one furthest away?
Are they both armed to the fucking teeth?
Yes.
Do any of them look more important than the other?
From what you can tell, they don't seem to have any rank identifiers.
Alright,
So-
I'm going to cast it on the one that found me. Or that found the team.
Okay, so the one that's the closest. So, at this, the one who you cast Friends on turns and looks surprised, while the other aims a crossbow at you.
Oh, hold on! You don't know who I am. I'm one of the scouts, you dimwits.
He pauses for a moment before uttering a word. Thunder.
All right, let's see here. I got a persuasion. I can try to get myself out of this.
Oh boy, I bet they have a code word.
Good luck!
I'm gonna laugh and said, I'm gonna do an intimidation roll. And I said, "Don't you pull this shit with me. You know what I've been in this squad for quite a while now."
All right, go ahead and roll for intimidation, but at disadvantage.
I believe that was his 20...
Gotta roll for disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh, so he has to roll it again, doesn't he?
Yep. Takes the lowest number.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Wait, can I use my luck roll to do it again?
I'll allow it.
You have luck?
No,
I
yeah,
have luck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
If it's a racial feat, it would only work if he had a 1.
What?
Oh yeah, but he does have his divine inspiration. If you'd like to use that to reroll,
Sure.
so make sure you remove that.
Okay. Alright. I feel safe for now.
He holds it there and says, pauses. Come on, you got. If you really are one of, then why? Then you gotta respond. he's just like he's given a look of just like, is this guy stupid? But he's not going to. He doesn't look like he's going to harm you at any moment.
Oh, come on. We all know each other.
Do we really?
I mean, you're talking to him, and he's talking to you, and I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to him, so what then? We all know each other, right?
At this point, he's very confused as to what you're saying, and he's trying to connect the dots together.
Look, now let's go and tell the Sentinel together, and we'll find this situation down and see what he says, alright?
And that is the one who you cast friends on says, I think he has a point there.
And
I want you all, everyone else, to roll for perception, because it's fairly safe to say that mistaken can be heard.
Oh boy.
I don't see a fucking thing. I see trees of green,
Time to roll
blue
for
skies too.
Me and Cadenza got the same thing.
Wait, because I have another roll to do.
What a wonderful world.
Well,
Oh,
everything.
Not 20.
That's Rorik's roll.
She sees trees of deep emerald and
okay. So just
light
roll
blue
for.
sky.
Okay, so Little Flame, and Aradira both rolled 16, but including that, their perception. Yeah, so they make it, and so does obviously Rorik. So Cadenza and Sid, you both hear something going further up ahead, and at this moment the Yue seems to be hopping back because he's thinking, okay, this is getting a little bit spicy for me, and
Cadenza leans forward to reach her arms out for Yue to hop back up.
yeah, and at this point, Aradira seems to breaks off in a sprint towards this, and
XD.
as for Little Flame, he's like, what on earth is going on? What are they arguing about? and
What's going on?
and Rorik, on the other hand, quickly follows after Aradira, taking in everything he has heard from a fairly good distance, probably because of his elf traits. And as they arrive, she notices the three. And let's see, hold on a sec.
Wait, can I run after them?
Yeah, you can.
I
you can
swear
join
to
up.
God.
Same.
Yeah, I'm going over there.
I don't know why everyone's overreacting.
I don't know either.
Like,
I mean, it could be two lovers just having a quarrel. That's what Little Flame says.
it's way too late to be running.
What? Is Nether dying?
Yep.
I'm
Well, I did take a nasty shot to the balls earlier.
That's true.
That
But
was
how
yesterday,
long does
but-
that pain last?
Well, consider
I'm
it
in no
lately.
circumstances to run right now.
Shillelagh.
Anyways, so as you make your way, you notice that there's the three, and Aradira seems to recognize one of them, and the Rorik is just looking right at Mistaken, very suspicious of him in his demeanor.
By the way, Mistaken's in a form we haven't seen him in before, so
We don't know it's him.
He doesn't know it's him though. He just said for him, because he rolled a natural 20. He can tell something is somewhat off. He doesn't know what. He doesn't know it's Mistaken.
just making sure everyone knows.
Hey, DM, because of my background, do I recognize these people?
No, you do not actually.
I don't?
No,
not.
Does Rorik?
no. Rorik does
Okay.
not. But he seems to be a little bit more at ease, though. Like, he doesn't fully recognize them, but seeing how Aradira is reacting, she seems a bit more relieved, but a little bit uncertain on the one who had friends casted upon him. She slowly approaches and says, Ferdal? And at this, one of the humans turns, and you get
her
a
husband.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
And you see what appears to be almost someone who looks a bit like who wears similar to hunter-like clothes, but instead of wearing like the green and browns like you would find in nature of a forest, like a good camouflage, he's wearing almost completely black and grays. And you
Great, Night's Watch.
You take note that he seems to have a bit of a beard and forming with a little bit still of a 5 o'clock shadow. His hair seems to be somewhat messy and matted from what you can, and probably because he had spent a lot of time outside. And you notice the bow and the arrow strung on his back. And takes
The
note
hobbits are elsewhere. Aragorn, fuck off.
But so seeing Ardura seems to be a bit relieved, and also has a smile of someone who, as if they haven't seen someone in a long time.
Oh, so is her husband.
Definitely is.
And as they go in for an embrace,
Limo.
yeah, he goes, and the guy who was not affected looks at Aradira and this guy who you know as who you heard the name Ferdal. He turns and looks at all of you and says, "Well,
Don't look at me because I'm not there."
yeah. Well, for those who are there, in general, as they're walking up, he says, "Well, I didn't expect Ferdal's the wife to be among them, let alone you folk."
Well, we came here.
Did I do all of this for nothing?
Yep.
Cadenza? Yeah. Cadenza looks around. Wait. Where's
didn't-
Neo?
You didn't do it for nothing, Mistaken. You currently have her husband under the friend spell.
Down chicka wow wow.
Oh no.
Oh.
Bang
Wait,
the husband.
can I just... Hey, buddy, can I, borrow your wife?
Oh no, this is bad.
It is at this moment, because it's already last a minute, the friend spell dissipates. And he looks at Nether.
I guess Nether doesn't have, like, nerve receptacles in his balls, so he doesn't give a shit.
This is not going to end well.
It's going to be hilarious, though.
And he turns and looks
But
at you.
Neo's not with us.
I know.
And he turns to looks at you as he's telling his wife, and he says, like, from that warm tone, quickly turns as cold as the underdark lake that you would find, just with dripping from the water of the stalactites, as he says, "How about I cut your balls off?"
I'm feeling that.
Joke, it was a joke. Whoa. It was a joke.
Cadenza keeps still looking around for Neo.
Neo is
Hey,
with still.
man to man, just a good friendly joke, you know.
Little Flame is still with Neo, by the way.
Oh god.
We're on the road doing
I
what we
don't
were
have
doing
no
before.
bro to
Yeah.
back me up. It was a joke, I swear. Please don't hurt me.
Cadenza backs up for a moment. I'll be right back. And she turns around to go back and to grab Neo and Little Flame.
Don't leave me alone.
Sid's there too.
Yep.
Yes, it's there
And
too.
Warwick.
I'm just
Yep.
not sure what to do here. This is just so
Yeah.
weird.
So.
Warwick's just cracking up, man.
Yeah. Rourke's just cracked. cracking up at this, almost as if he was hoping there would be some sort of karma upon Nether for the longest time. but after a moment, Ardira just says, "It's fine. Nothing's happened." And at this, he flips the blade and puts it back in the sheath.
Nether, maybe it's a good time to just shut up before you get yourself killed.
Has Cadenza found Neo and...
Oh yeah, I would say so. And so, as well as Yue.
Hey, what's going on?
Yue already came back to her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if I made that. So I just wanted to make sure.
you said he came back earlier. She bent down and held her arms out for him.
I just wanted to make sure, because I remember this part. Anyways.
Yeah. Hey guys, I think we should go join them. We found her husband.
Oh, she wasn't lying about that. Oh.
No.
Oh dear. Is Nether dead yet?
I don't know. I left him at his mercy.
At this point, Little Flame has the is starting to put two and two together before, almost like in a cartoon, sprints off to try to stop the dangerous fate Nether may face.
Neo's gonna lean down the cadenza and just go, "He's so gay for him."
Cadenza laughs and nods. Yes. My particular interest lies elsewhere. As she looks Neo up and down slowly.
Neo walks. Neo's oblivious and walks.
Cadenza follows after him.
Slowly behind him, observing every inch of his body from behind.
Oh, believe me, she is.
Look at that booty. Show me the booty. Give me the booty.
How to RP two characters sleeping together? Don't.
Anyways, so as you all make your way, the situation has definitely calmed down between the two, though they're still a little bit uncertain about Mistaken's form. Not entirely sure who or what he is.
Oh yeah, Neo gets there. He's like, "Wait, who's this guy? I thought, are there three of them?"
Cadenza reaches her arms out to Neo and then thinks twice before pulling it back.
And then at this point, the Ardira looks to the third one and says, "I have a feeling you were with us."
Nah.
I feel like we would have noticed.
You might
if we
want
had a
to
human
roll
with us.
for
Roll for deception at disadvantage.
I feel like we would have noticed if we had a human with us. We don't have a human in our party.
And Mistaken has been missing for a while.
Has he?
At this point,
Cadenza's eyes stars. Yes.
Ardira takes note of this, and then her staff turns into a shillelagh. Do I need to knock you out just for you to be honest with us?
Jesus.
I am being honest.
Better.
You failed your
Cadenza's
deception,
going
buddy.
to put up her horn of
Okay.
thinking of
Can we all,
Mistaken.
let's all just calm down. We don't need to beat everyone every 2 fucking seconds. Put your shillelagh away before I fucking throw it. And I can throw it very fucking far.
And at this point, Nether, not Nether, Little Flame, it's like, I can see why those two were meant for each other. As you take note of the sword that was threatened at Nether a moment ago.
I believe that's what they call an abusive relationship. Anyhow, I'll put the fucking shillelagh away before I throw it. I throw trees when I'm bored. Do you want me to see how far I can throw that fucking stick of yours?
Roll for intimidation.
I'm not good at intimidation because it's charisma and it makes me sad. I'm big and scary, but apparently because I'm charismatic, I'm not that scary. Fuck you.
So, at this, Ardira turns and looks to you.
And there is no feat to make it go off strength either.
Yeah.
Nope.
which is dumb, I know. But she turns and looks at you and just like has this look of, "Do you really want to try me?"
Yes. Give me the stick. I'll fucking throw it. Do you want me to prove it? Because it will go very, very far.
So
I'm not
also
giving
keep
you
in
the
mind,
weapons,
Cadenza did blow her horn at stuff for thinking I'm mistaken. So for you,
Yes, she did.
mistaken. You hear a right as if it's close to your ears.
All right.
Yes, there's nothing you can do to, as far as I'm aware, there is legitimately nothing that you can do to actually, like, protect yourself against that.
Basically, think of a ram's horn being blown right next to your ear. That's how loud it is.
I'm gonna curl up into a ball in agony while covering my ears.
Jesus Christ, you can't do it. He's dying.
Cadenza laughs a little bit and looks down at the other human. Mistaken, what are you doing?
You don't know it's me.
Yes, I do, because I blew the horn of silent alarm, and I... Okay, let's see how horn of silent alarm works. The horn is only heard by the person the blower thinks of.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Because you reacted.
Yep.
I'm-
Exactly.
Yeah!
I'm
And
gonna.
now you see why I blew the horn.
Well,
I'm
there's
gonna-
mistaken.
I'm gonna glare at Cadenza like, you better fucking shut your mouth. And I'm gonna cough and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Grell. Turn that fucking thing off.
At this point, the two, the Aradira and the two humans are just like, yeah, he's definitely with them.
Cadenza holds the horn in her hand, wrapping it around. Are you sure you don't want me to blow this again to prove it?
Fucking blow your horn, I'll tell you what.
No, not available.
I'm gonna go for a walk
At this
back to the
point-
road.
At this point, the human who's with Aradira clears his throat and says, "Well, now that that's out of the way," he holds out his hand before realizing how many people there are. Just like you can tell, he hasn't had sleep, and decides to do a small bow and says, "I'm Fertile Bosk, a member of the Wardens."
Well, it's nice to meet you. I am Sid the Dragon. Dragonborn.
Gives a respectful nod to each of you. I'll type in his name for you.
And I'm a Goliath.
Cadenza, pleasure. The Goliath's name is Neo.
Nether. I'm not the
I
one
think
who-
we've already been introduced. He
More-
cuts off
more-
Nether's introduction.
More accurately, because we introduce ourselves with our full names, thank you. My name is Neo Void Lone Wanderer Kulumatai.
Ah,
Little little?
you must be from Havarok. Heard of many stories about that land.
It's cold and it's fucking unforgiving. Except I don't really feel cold.
The forest here at night can be just as, I would argue, can be just as unforgiving.
Cadenza's eyes widen a bit. Wait, we're doing our full names. Mine is Cadenza Angervale, if that's the case.
Mine's just
No,
Nether.
that's just how we introduce ourselves in Goliath culture. We use our full names.
And I
Did
assume you've
not know
already,
that.
and I assume you already know my wife, Aradira. And after the introductions are done, he says, "Well, since you all now know we are here, how about we all just head over to the keep?" And he gestures to the other guy, the other person who was with him, to go ahead to do what he was mentioning earlier, to go tell the Sentinel of their arrival.
You have my thanks.
So, as you all begin walking along, Little Flame seems a little bit more that Nether is intact, because it's almost to a point where you can pretty much say that just like how he established an attachment with
He's in love
Oberon.
with you.
So when are they gonna bang?
God damn it, you all.
Oh no.
Anyways, as you
Bro. The
Yeah.
bro code. We got the bro.
So as you all are continuing your way towards the keep, you begin to notice how much larger it is as Ferdal asks you all. So, what brings you to our home?
We're looking for the
Towards
shepherd
them.
and the snakes.
Yeah, something about snakes. 4 snakes went missing. 4 really big snakes.
At this point, Ardera corrects you and says 3 serpents, one guards each river. There's 3 rivers, main rivers. So, and at this, Squirtle nods. Yeah.
How do you guys lose snakes? I mean, there's snakes.
At this,
They're giant snakes. I mean, if they were little snakes, it would be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fertile then points out that as you all are walking, the serpents, huh? Well, we haven't seen them either during our missions, but from what we can tell, something has happened to the land from the north. There's something strange happening to the rivers, 2 of which have seem to have been changed in some way. They're no longer the clear blue waters that run through them. Instead, it seems to be I don't know how to describe it other than just covered in filth. As in one you would find in a sewer.
Ew.
Cadenza's face wrinkles up and her tail hits the floor a little bit at the thought of a clean river being destroyed. So
the great serpents are there to ensure that never happens. The fact 2 of the rivers have already had this happen to them, I fear for their fates.
So if it's 2 rivers that have gone under, perhaps our target should be the one that hasn't gone yet.
perhaps that one still has it.
First.
Well, the rivers are where the snakes are apparently supposed to be looking after, so a river would be a good place to start.
And perhaps the river that is clean still has its snake.
Snickety snack. By the way, what the fuck did we do with our snake?
What?
We have a snake.
I think we left him behind sleeping because
Oh,
He
yeah,
does
wake up.
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh well.
it's not like he can do anything.
Yeah. He's kind of taken care of.
Yeah.
Sucks to be
supposed
that
Fine, he'll
guy.
be fine. Maybe.
Just wait till he wakes up.
Yeah. So,
We can catch up.
as you all make your way, it continues on the explanation of serpents and how they each one are actually. There's a theory that he believes, the Ferdal believes, they are actually related. As to what their relations are, he cannot really say since he's never actually interacted with one before. All he knows is that they exist and that they are there. As for the shepherd, when you mention it, he stays rather silent for a moment and looks at Ardra and says, "So, they sent you and them out to look for the shepherd too?"
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean too?
Well, I believe that's what they're doing.
He turns and looks and says, "We've been looking for the shepherd as well. Our job is, needless to say, to look to preserve and defend the areas beneath this forest. But
Beneath.
yes,
Yeah,
As in
beneath
Underdark beneath?
or
he nods
caves?
he nods his head to both your answer, Cadenza, and Neo's, and
Well, I mean,
says-
the caves are the
Yeah.
Underdark.
yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
potato. But he says, "Yeah, that's why we've been."
You're catering to the Underdark. Why the fuck are drow getting topside?
And at this, he looks down just you can start seeing that the weight of the load he's carrying is just becoming quite heavy. And responds, well, can't say for certain, but ever since the shepherd is gone, we don't know where. We are left with few choices to look. Besides the forest above, we look below. That's why some of us have not been so fortunate as to get back to our family or loved ones. We are searching in the Underdark for the shepherd, as well as ensuring that the roads are as safe as possible. But as you can probably tell, with the drow and the other various things that live below, seem to be seeing this as a golden opportunity. So we're stretched thin.
Evoy's expression turns very, very stone-like when he talks about their people not getting home, and he just goes, "You saying that some of your men have been taken by the drow?"
No.
Just straight
Killed.
killed.
Straight killed.
That's unlike drow.
Cadenza's gonna roll a nature check to see if she can understand what the hell's going on.
Alright, go ahead.
From my experience, a drow would much rather take someone than kill them.
Well
Alright.
then.
Okay, Cadenza, check your DN.
Oh, Lord.
Can I do that too? 'Cause I know a bit about drow and them being assholes.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you advantage because you're a history.
Yay. Gonna need it. Please don't fuck me, dice. Or do, whatever.
Alright, hold on, let me type this.
Fear the dice.
Clickety click, click, clickety click, click.
I don't know. I also have two cats growling at each other. Two of them go home tomorrow. I can't freaking wait to have just my own cat back. No, you don't understand. They have made such a mess in my apartment. I can't wait for it to just be one cat again.
I wish I didn't even have a cat.
I love my cat.
Fair, but I don't.
Wait. Camilla, you have a cat?
There we go.
Yeah, you know about Cheddar?
So,
No.
so outside of what you know about the drow have, that don't really, like the ones that you have dealt with in the past, in enslaving, you do note that there are some that just take no prisoners, but but even then they're considered usually the fringe of their culture. And so Cadenza, you would know this as well as what I DM'd you.
Okay.
I like these drow less and less the more I learn about them. And I already fucking hate drow.
Imagine how I feel. We're pretty much spending nights with them.
I've done that before. A lot closer than you have.
I'm not sure if I want to be any closer to Blade.
You don't. Trust me.
Yeah. You take note of his gallow humor before you finally arrive at the gates of this keep. That you seem to have the doors open slowly as you all slowly enter.
Can I take a quick look around at what kind of security they got going on?
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
Lord.
Yep,
Go ahead and roll for perception.
I love perception, it's my favorite.
15. Not too bad.
Wait, I have to roll
I'll
two
do
perceptions every single time.
Yep.
Ah, fuck!
Oy vey.
All right, give me 1 second.
Oh, there's mine!
Can you stop rolling nat 20?
She's just absorbing all the luck right now.
So she just rolled 3 nat 20s in a row. I'd like to bring that to everyone's attention.
Wait, that was in a row?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
I'd like to let you all know about we had a homebrew rule in one of our old campaigns, and it was like, if you throw 3 nat 1s in a row, your character dies. If you throw 3 nat 20s in a row, the quest fucking ends.
Well, to be fair, the first of those 3 in a row was for Rorik, not for Cadenza.
Still,
I am
3 nat 20s in a fucking row.
Well, too bad.
Alright.
You're like the nigger Will Wheaton.
Alright, so okay. So from what you all take note, let's see. Mistaken and Nether, you do take note that it's a big building, essentially, a big fortification.
Oh.
Neil, you do take note that this fortress has been here for quite some time, as you can tell from some of the wear and such that you find on the stone, that from being in such a from being in this location for such a long time, exposed to a lot of
Gesundheit.
Are there any marks of battle on the outside?
From, if there is any, you could it would be really hard to tell. Sid, for you, from what you see, you take note of the design itself. It's in the defense of how each of the there seems to be, it's multi-layered, 2 layers in fact. The outer wall, as you all walk through, and then there's like another wall that goes right to the keep. Cadenza, on the other hand, you take note of not only all of that, but you also do know from some of the claw marks that some things have tried climbing on before. But you do take note that there is a whole lot of security, not only but it's mostly in the form of troops that you have seen in Londinia, as well as 1 or 2 gray renders that are within the courtyard. But outside of that, you don't see many of those that are dressed like Ferdal.
What does Rorik say?
Rorik sees essentially the same, pretty much the same thing.
Same as
outside.
Cadenza.
Yeah, similar to Cadenza, except he doesn't take note of the minute details.
Okay. Cadenza places her hands against the walls and then looks back to names. I'm terrible to Ferdal.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have gone through quite a bit here, haven't you? Not just Drow.
If it was only Drow, then I'd be quite content. But many things in the Underdark have started to emerge because of this. Unfortunately, one of the ones I'm just thankful that one did not enter this keep. But we've only encountered a few times in the Underdark.
You're being
What
very
else have you
secretive with
encountered?
What it is.
A bee here.
Oh, fucking what?
Bee here.
Yes. What the fuck is that?
Go ahead and roll for a nature check.
Would that really be nature, or would it be fucking arcana?
Nature.
Wait,
Okey-dokey.
along with the nature check I did earlier? Okay.
Yes, you would have to roll for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, what the
Well, I'm suspecting I heard it right.
nature?
Yeah, you did.
I'll
We're all in
actually give you advantage, Sid.
Really?
You'll know why.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Does Cadenza also
Well-
get advantage? Wait, does Cadenza also get advantage because she could see all...
I'm glad I had advantage.
What did
For
the...
that-
This is for a
Cadenza does
different.
not-
I'm pretty sure he's
this
getting
is- this
advantage
is
for
for-
something else.
Yeah, this is for something completely different. Sid gets an advantage.
Okay.
This. So, what you would know.
Wait, I need to roll for Rorik.
All right.
Oh.
Two nat ones.
Wow.
So Cadenza. No wait, not Cadenza. So what Mork would think is when he hears a bee here, he thinks of a giant bee.
There's a bee here.
It's a giant bee. But, so Cadenza, you have heard of this creature before.
What?
But you all you know is that it's commonly mistaken to being a dragon. Nether. You on the other hand would know that this is a beast that also dwells in the Underdark and is greatly feared and warned by people. Sid, and this is totally perfect for you, Sid. You would know a bee here is on not only all of what is just mentioned, you would know that it is actually not a dragon, yet it knows Draconic. Also, these are actually enemies of all dragons and Dragonborn.
And that's why
Behears.
Sid got advantage.
Yeah.
Yes. Bee here, and you would also know that the bee here is known for having breath that can. They're known to breathe out lightning bolts. As well,
Great.
you would also know, to top it all off, that it is one of the largest beasts that exists in the Underdark. And
Oh,
to
boy.
face one is you face a dangerous risk if you're not properly prepared.
Oh.
We're boned. And we have like 45 minutes to find and fight this thing, I'm pretty.
I don't know what a bee here is.
So what do you do with this information, Sid?
I'm gonna tell them about it.
Okay, so everything I just said, you would guys know now.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
A bee here.
Cadenza crosses her arms under her chest. So that's definitely worse than Drow, I believe.
No kidding.
Just by a small margin.
I think we can take it.
I suggest that we just try to avoid it at all costs.
I
And
agree
but as
with-
soon as
I
you
agree
say that,
with the
Berdal
dragon.
speaks up and
Wait.
says. As you say this, Berdal speaks up and says, "Frankly, I agree. I don't want to put you all at risk for a mission that's meant for us."
Perhaps if we go to the lake that's clear and the serpent is there, they might have advice for how to deal with this bee here.
Serpent.
It's possible, but honestly, I don't even want to worry about this until we find the shepherd. If the shepherd is not found,
The
I
bee
worry.
here will come.
Exactly.
So these claw marks are from it. It has tried.
I doubt it.
Well, no, but but those are from other creatures, such as. He pauses for a moment, just thinking about it. Just pausing, just thinking, and as soon as he thinks about it, he breaks out of his focus. Just you could tell that whatever it was bothered him very much so. But he turns, but he says, "Those are made by werewolves and werejackals."
Doesn't surprise me that they live out here.
Yeah.
No.
If it was a bee here, there wouldn't be this place.
Okay, well, I think we should get
Also-
inside. It's getting really dark.
Also, for you, Neo, you would note that within your religion,
Don't
That-
stab were creatures. Yep.
yeah, I was gonna say that you
Oh,
also revere them.
shit.
They also that your people also revere them as children of the Beastmaster.
Yep. I'm not gonna say anything though.
I'm just making sure that you know.
I know.
So, as you all, he gestures you to come in. He's like, come. We'll find you some place to rest. Need to rest.
That is most appreciated.
That would be greatly appreciated.
And so as you all enter the double doors, more another set, you find yourself in a great hall. One that seems to have its very similar to what you would think of what you see in, if you guys play Skyrim, like Whiterun, in that there's this large campfire right in the middle of the hall and tables aligned parallel with it.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, you don't really see many people out and about still. You see just a few people eating, turning to look at you all for a moment before going back to whatever they're doing. Others seem to be just sleeping on the ground. You could tell that they're just dead exhausted. From what you can't tell, but the scene itself is very surreal in that while this place is seemed to be like a place of great honor and strength, what you're seeing of the people inside is almost the opposite. And at this, Aradira turns and looks before at each and every one of them gravely before just continuing on.
I thought you guys were supposed to be some kind of a bunch of honor-filled warriors. This is a shameful display.
As soon as you say that,
Bring it.
you get a death glare from Aradira.
What? You gonna take it? You gonna take the shillelagh at me?
Oh boy.
Or are you gonna like take criticism for once and not run your violence at everybody? Because that's what you do every time. I'm just gonna keep walking.
She doesn't even bother to respond. Still holding that death glare.
Act like a fucking immature child.
A heavy sigh releases from Cadenzas. This has not boded well for anyone.
I can agree to that. And as you all enter, you find a few people, the servants, coming up to you, offering drink and a plate and a place for you all to stay. But as you all are continuing, the Ferdal actually approaches Sid and Nether. Says, who is the leader of your group?
That is probably greatly debated.
Leader?
But people usually trust me more.
Cadenza looks up at Sid.
You're not there.
Yeah.
Talking to Sid and Nether, not you.
Yep. Yep.
Didn't hear that part.
Leader? I wouldn't really say that we have a leader. I don't know.
Well, I asked because the Sentinel would like to meet the leader of the group. Unless you all want to, you want to go with him. Let go see him.
Let's see what the group has to say, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey guys, do we have a leader?
I'll be your leader.
Have we ever had
We
a
would never
leader?
trust you,
Oh,
Stacks.
absolutely no.
Who the
Wait,
fuck?
how
who the
many
fuck is
people-
Stacks?
Okay, out of character, how many people actually know I've changed?
We
other
all
than
know.
Cadenza?
We all basically know now that you've
I mean,
changed.
we were standing around while the conversation
Well,
was happening.
it depends
Yeah.
on are you back to your goblin form or what exactly?
No, I'm still human.
Okay,
Yeah.
just want to make sure. Because if it was a guy, oh boy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be great.
I don't think we've ever had a leader.
We have not.
That's what I thought. Yeah, what they said.
We've
But our
supplied-
They would've asked-
pretty
Come
well
to me
with that one.
first. It really depends on what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have a proper leader.
We survived pretty well without having a leader.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, they were asking to see our leader, but we're all allowed to go there, it seems.
Denzel looks at Arbitraria. What are your thoughts on the subject?
Ardira even?
Yeah, I can't say it, man.
Yeah. So
It's 1:30 in the
Pretty
morning.
she said, she just looks at you and says, "Do what you wish. I'm
Not
gonna go
helpful.
spend." He just and said, I have some things I have to catch up on some things," and walks off.
AK banging her husband.
What, carving another fucking mark into your fucking shillelagh?
At
I said that as she was walking away, I didn't say it to her.
little flame perks up, saying, "I wonder how often she gets to see him."
Not very often, because apparently she's filled with fucking PMS.
At this, little flame speaks up. But really, what would you do if you were in her shoes? That she doesn't even know if he's going to be alive the next time, every night or every time he goes out.
Well, that's her problem, isn't it?
Boy, he said,
I'm just saying, don't be too hard on her. And he says at that, just going rather meek for a moment before sitting back down.
the problem is, I can't be in her shoes, because everyone I ever loved or cared about is dead.
Cadenza looks up at what Neo said and then her eyes down, feeling a bit hurt from that. I cannot say I've been in her shoes. I've never loved.
I mean, the only family that I've really known, I left behind.
Bloody hell, we're a sad bunch. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
I can never go back to my city.
I was abandoned as a child.
I think everyone should sit down and drink something and calm the fuck down.
I agree with the giant.
Goliath.
Goliath.
I want to pull Cadenza aside real quick and
Okay.
converse with her, like, very quietly and be like, "Don't try to blow up my cover again, okay?"
Technically, I mean, he's not even that much taller than me, actually.
All right.
Cadenza laughs a little bit. What did you think was going to happen? I
What?
didn't know where you were. I didn't know it was going to blow your cover and that you were right in front of us. I would find you.
Look, if they were fucking bandits, then I would have been dead if you had blown that horn. Don't blow my cover again.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Oof.
I'm gonna pull out a knife and put it up to her throat.
Jeez, that was okay. 0 to 100.
I step up and just start using prestidigitation to make a little flame in my hand. And I'm like, don't threaten my friend.
I think everyone should...
I know.
At this, little flame just like looking, just very concerned at this situation before looking at Neo, hoping he could somehow break up the situation.
Yeah. Okay, just gonna step in between them with my big ass self and just go, I think everyone needs to go their separate ways for a little while. Cool off. We'll meet back here later and then we'll go talk to this sentinel bloke. Everyone okay with that?
Fair enough. Releasing the flame.
Cadenza looks up at Neo, trying to hide how she felt hurt from him saying that he's everyone.
I'm gonna start walking away, then cast invisibility on myself.
All right. How many slots have you used for invisibility now?
2.
Okay.
How many do you have? Oh, I see.
Probably 3.
3, yeah.
Boy,
Okay.
I hope we don't get attacked in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have to warn you, friends isn't a very good ability to use if you were trying to talk your way out. It makes them hostile.
Don't meta.
It's only like
Don't
if they were
meta, don't
actually.
meta.
It's a meta. It's just common knowledge for the spell to have that kind of effect.
I know, and if they were actually bandits, I was going to get the one I cast friends on to go take watch while we went to the Sentinel with the other guy.
All right. So as you all go your separate ways, is there any sort of particular scenes you guys like to act out, or would you like to sort of do a little time skip to the Sentinel?
Cadenza.
If you want.
Let's
I'll let you
Up
guys
to everyone else. I don't need to do anything, so.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm gonna go on and snoop around a bit.
Okay. So you're going. So you're checking out the place. Anyone else?
Searching for anything of interest.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I'm going to change how I look a second time.
Okay. Where are you gonna look? Where are you gonna look at?
I'm just going to look like another like human, but a little bit more gruffed and older.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I think I want to talk to the elf woman.
Aradira.
Yeah, Aradira.
All right.
Try to help her out on that one.
So it takes you. So for you, Seth, it takes a little bit to figure out where she went, and
Wasn't she
find-
banging her husband?
Oh,
No.
oh God. No, not Udrian. Awkward.
but as and it took you a while before you figure out that she had gone off towards the walls of this fortress, and it's just sitting there, looking out into the great sea of trees that lies before them. She doesn't really seem to take note of your arrival, if either that or she's just ignoring you.
Well, I want to say, hey, I wanted to talk to you about something. Partially just to apologize for some of my comrades, and to hopefully help you.
She releases a sigh, a little bit, almost as if a little bit of the frustration was released as part of the exhale. It hasn't been easy with everything that's going on here.
I could see. I just want to try to help you ease the tension. It's hard to know that the person that you love could die at any time.
Honestly, if I could, I would convince him not to do it, but I've always known that this is a part of who he is and part of his mission. Ever since before we got married.
I can tell you, I've had some sad things happen. I can never return home. I've lost all my family and my friends there. In a way, at least. Just know that at least you still do have him with you.
He's the only thing I have left. And at this, she pauses before saying, "Do you know why I hate the Inquisition?"
There's probably many reasons. There's a few for me.
She pauses for a moment before speaking. Outside of here, the gift in communion with nature is not really looked upon with favor. Some even consider it a heresy. Depending on where you are, you are executed for just having this gift. My parents, they were unlucky to meet them. Well, I was. It's hard as she tries to continue speaking. It's really hard for her to even get the words out, as she finally reveals as to some of the stuff that she didn't really expect to even talk about, let alone to you. Saying he's before Ferdal, he was the only. I had nothing. And now that I have something again, I don't want to lose that.
You want to see the only thing that I have left of my family?
She turns and looks curiously.
And with that, I use prestidigitation to produce sparks. It is a family gift and a curse that I have these powers.
Guess we're a little bit alike after.
And,
I know I haven't been the most cooperative, and I'm not really good at these apologies, but I just hope I could do better.
There's no need to apologize.
Your tall friend would think otherwise. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut the scene from there and move on to the next person. So let's go ahead and move on to Staken. Where are you off to on your misadventures?
What
That's
I'm trying
appropriate.
I'm trying to find a way to associate myself with everyone in the town to make it feel like I've been here for a while.
We're in a fortress, not a town.
Yeah, it's a fortress.
I can still associate myself with the soldiers.
So as you try to associate yourself, do take note that unlike the ones that you tried to interact with before, you do notice that those who are dressed up in the traditional armor that you saw in Ladinia are a bit more inclined to interact with you and a bit more, for lack of better terms, welcoming. Even though they've seen people come and go, so they just think, oh, you're the replacement or something. So you have an easier time in integrating with them.
Awesome.
So
I'm good.
Oh, you have something else?
I'm also trying to brag to other people and get my name out as an amazing general named Grell.
Roll for deception.
Deception. All right. God damn it.
So as you start spreading these rumors, a few people catch up. It has a mixed bag reaction. Some believe it, others find themselves just thinking it's all hogwash. So,
and with that, a legend is born.
Nate mistaken. No. So, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Nether. So, Nether.
Yes.
So, as you are exploring the castle, you do take note of a room that seems to be off to the side a little more. And you notice that inside this room, it seems to be a bit more of a religious nature about it. You do see the four-pointed star of the Dratonian Empire, You also take note that there seems to be some drawings and paintings along the walls of this small sort of shrine, for lack of better terms. And you take note that there seems to be multiple people dressed in the dark garb, just charging and doing battle with these things that appear to be the feral beasts of nature. Some of which turn out to, you can identify as. Go ahead and roll for, I'll say history.
History?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Really?
Oh,
As big scary
Rip.
things.
big scary things.
Big scary things that apparently want to kill the people dressed in dark clothing.
Yay.
So, but other than that, you do take note that there seems to be someone in that is kneeling in front of the front of an altar. It seems to be an older man, one with a beard that seems to go down past his bicep, as he's kneeling in prayer, and just you hear a voice going, "Oh, it's good." Do you know Celestial?
No.
Okay, so it just sounds much like gibberish to you, but from what you can tell, it's a language that is quite beautiful, mysterious, and one that you can't help but find to be somewhat beautiful, even though it's coming from a man who is much older.
Nope, too bad I'm not with you.
Aquios Mirios Requiem.
So that I wasn't the only one thinking.
Latin.
For that reference, Nia, I've given you inspiration.
Hey, I'm not even there. And that's the first time the DM's given out an inspiration.
When you're not
No,
even there.
second time.
Was it? What was your first time?
Me.
Mistaken. When
Oh, right.
Mistaken got it.
Yeah.
Your dank memes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Sorry.
so
Oh, I could do the Broadway version if you really wanted me to.
we'll save that for afterwards.
Okay.
So Nether, taking note of the shrine, what do you do? Are you gonna stick around, or are you going?
There's a person there?
Yes. Who appears to be a much older human with that really thick and long beard.
I'm gonna search around the room. I'm gonna stealth around the room and try and just find anything.
Stealth check.
Yeah.
Really?
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Stealth
Mhm.
+4. Let's see if this.
Not one.
Why?
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Why?
You don't know, this dude could be blind, deaf, and dumb.
That's true.
Oh, boy. So as you slowly begin to walk, you take note that the flooring is much different compared to that of the hallway. Enough so, when you try to take a step, you hear a, as in a, which makes the person pause. In its hints and prayers, but continues onwards. He rolled a 3 on his perception.
Fucking
Oh my
Lamo.
Love it.
That's all
What?
now.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, all right. So you're sneaking in. He's not paying much. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna look around for anything that could possibly be like magic.
Okay.
Or magic.
Make an investigation check. Okay.
Finally.
Hold on.
There.
More DM whispers.
Go. No. Hold on. Where is it? I had this somewhere. Hold on. So, now, for what we're going to do next, I'm going to ask you to roll a... Oh wait, no, you already did that. So, let me pull it out. Oh, I can't find this. Where is it?
I don't know. I'm not
I'm
you.
trying... I know you're not me. Hold on.
I have to pack up 2 cats at like 5 in the morning. Kill me now.
Okay, so... Oh, I remember where it is. Here we go. Okay. So, since you've rolled an 18... Oh... I would like you to roll me a d4.
A D4?
A d4.
Alright. Of course I get a 1.
Okay. Oh.
That does not sound good.
Oh.
God. That doesn't sound good at all. Another releases her ask.
Well, great.
Okay.
World TPK because of Nether.
So you take note of there being what appears to be a box that is filled with donations. And since you rolled high, and since you beat the stealth, you can take a look to see what you can find in that box if you like.
Hell yeah, I am.
All right. So you go into the donation box and you start looking around. You take note that while there does seem to be some gold, some silver, some copper, you do notice that there is what appears to be almost like a very small object that is covered and wrapped in some sort of leather and strung together with string.
Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna take it.
Okay, you're gonna take it and you hold it for a moment and it feels somewhat thick. And you try moving it and it doesn't seem to make any sound.
Alright. Huh.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna store it away, or what are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to put it in my pocket for now.
Okay. So you stuff it in your pocket. Notice that no one seems to notice what you have done. You close it quietly, and you walk out. So.
Making mental note of this room. Alright.
So what are you? So are you going to just hold on to that now, or are you going to open it?
I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait till later to open that.
Okay. All right, got it.
No name.
All right. So now with that out of the way, seeing how, and I'm guessing everyone's now is done what they wanted to do.
Yeah. At least I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So after some time has passed, and you guys can go ahead and remove the. If you've used any spell slots, you can go ahead and remove that now. Then,
Is this a long rest?
Yep.
yes, I'll count it as a long rest because for what is coming up next, as you as you all are going, as you
Spartan.
all are gathering together after some time has passed, you all take note of that one of the cloaked figures from that was not the one that was one of the ones sleeping around, but you do see one walking towards you and says, "The Sentinel is waiting for you."
Okay. I follow.
All right.
Alright,
Cadenza follows as well.
let's go.
Let's
Never
go.
follows.
I'm gonna-
So pretty much everyone except for Aridira and Little Flame are there. Little Flame is not used to this kind of travel, so he is fast asleep.
Excuse me for one moment.
I'm gonna go in there pretending like I'm one of the guards. Because I did change my appearance.
Okay. But as you try to enter, the person stops you, who is guiding you, holds an arm out saying, "I don't recall there being someone of your position having the authority to meet with the Sentinel."
Fuck.
Limo.
Hit something. Okay.
I don't recall someone of your position telling me what to do.
I would like you to roll a dexterity check.
Oh,
Jesus, okay.
What's my dexterity? Oh, this is just...
What do you roll?
20.
Oh!
Oh, nat
Ow.
20.
Nat 20.
It's probably a good thing you did that too, because
Get fucked
out
that
of
guy.
nowhere, he sucker punches you.
Ah!
Square in the face. However, because your footing was firmly planted, you do not fall down the stairs.
I feel like his fucking knuckles break on impact.
Oh, God.
Mistaken just became the movable object.
You
yeah.
you only take one point of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
Brutal.
and then he then grabs you by the collar and says, "I don't know who you think you are, but I don't need to remind you of the position I am in and what you all are in. I do not care about what Londinia or any of the other villages thinks of us because that we lurk in the shadows. I only do my job so you can sit at home and be fat and jolly without any repercussions."
Am I there?
You're all there to hear that.
Well, I go, yeah, he's with us. Just
You
let
don't
him
know
go.
because he looks completely different.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well,
so
Yeah,
you
we
all-
don't know who he is.
Well,
yeah,
okay.
he
then.
just looks like a guard who is too big for his britches.
Yep.
Okay. Then
Is it-
never mind.
And I
Go
didn't
back.
blow my horn, so I really have no idea who.
Yeah. So and he's just like, as he continues saying, "Now go back to your position before, so help me, I have you beheaded."
Escorting them is my
Wow.
position. Now please step aside so I can hold on to the... do my job and keep these guys in line.
Roll for deception at disadvantage
Oh boy.
because you insulted him. That's why.
Deception... +3. Can I use one of my lucks to reroll?
You mean
Go
you
ahead.
couldn't?
I'll allow it.
I thought luck only activated on that one.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it only worked on that one. I won't
On,
count it.
on that
But-
ones?
Yeah,
Yep.
but remember,
Ah,
you're
fuck.
also at. Yeah, I won't count it because I did say you were at disadvantage.
Ah, fuck.
So don't worry, I'm not going to count it. Okay.
Alright.
So you're good. You're good.
Oh
But
no, he's not going to count the 19.
but as no, I mean like as in like use up his luck. I mean.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
he just looks at you and just like, oh, you are really funny. Last time I checked, it was my job. And then I would like you to make another dexterity check.
Oh god.
What?
Wait, it says here luck is just any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, not on just ones.
Oh, okay. It's
This
not
is-
your.
this is a check.
It's not
This
your
is a
racial
check.
feat then, huh?
No,
You're
no,
not
he was
talking-
talking about what he did before.
Yeah.
It's a skill check.
Well,
Yeah,
the
you
thing
can do
is,
it on that.
the
You can do
racial
luck on
feat
that.
is a nat 1 only.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's just go. But I remember I did say disadvantage. So
Yeah.
go ahead and roll for a dexterity check. Actually, I'll make it a dex save.
Dex save.
Dex save. So anger. You have pretty much ticked him off to the point where he takes you by the collar of your armor, chucks you down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. You go rolling down, and you take.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna die going down the stairs.
Probably.
I'm glad to see your
4
organization
points.
work so well together.
4 points of force of bludgeoning damage,
Oof.
That's not too bad.
and you're
Yeah, I
down the
expected
stairs.
more.
You know,
Rob,
when I was
I rolled-
curious
he rolled-
as
he rolled love.
as-
That's why.
you know, when I was curious as to why everything was going so bad in this forest, I'm not as curious anymore. They work together like a pack of fucking cats.
Cadenza just whistled.
So after this, he doesn't even bother to look down at Mistake again, who's still in guard form, and leads you all into the main office of where the Sentinel is staying. But he stops before opening the door and says, "Now, before I open this, I must warn you. Don't be alarmed of who he is. I don't want to bring everyone here to a carrion crawler."
What?
What?
Excuse me for a second.
After saying that, he opens
be
the door
that bad.
slightly, and what you find before you, you'll have to wait until next session.
Oh,
fuck.
247.
You
Ten
rude
to
as hell.